Jason here, Sullivan Motor Products, and boy, do we have something special here to show you today. This is the new GMC Sierra Denali EV. That's right, this is a full-on electric truck. Still looks like a GMC, but this one is an EV. Big power, big payload, big towing, everything. I want to know, is this the best EV truck that you can buy right now? That's the question. Well, we're going to check this one out anyway. Of course, on the front here, super bright LED lights. This is actually your headlight way down low here, but it still has that signature GMC look. It looks just like the headlights on the new trucks. And even this GMC in the middle glows as well. Speaking of the front, I'm going to hit this button twice. See if it'll work for me here. Here is the frunk. So in the frunk, you're gonna find your home charging kit and of course some more storage and everything in there. We've got a 120 volt, that's a 20 amp plug. So you can run lots of stuff on there. Gonna close that up. Coming around on the passenger side here, we got big 24-inch wheels on this one. That's right, just because it's an EV doesn't mean that you got to have some ugly looking wheels. We've got 24s on this one. Side steps to get up into it. Of course, it says Denali right there on the side. In the mirrors, you've got the cameras as well. See if I can get that front to close here. It's cold outside today. My hands are shaking even making this video. So coming around the back, you got the steps to get up into the back. Multi-Pro tailgate on this one as well. LED tail light, super bright there that you can see. Now this box does some pretty amazing things. First off, it's got this charging or this plug-in pack over here. You've got two 120 volt plugs and a 240 in there. I believe the 240 is 30 amp. So you've got a ton of power on board with this truck. Over here you got some LED lights for shining everything on the box there. You can get tonneau covers for these as well, which are pretty slick. But this back wall, this all opens up, so it's an opening mid-gate in the vehicle. That back window moves, the bottom folds down, and then you have, I believe, I want to say it's about 11 feet of cargo room, 11 feet long of cargo room going into the vehicle. In the back seat here, plenty of room here. We got that flat load floor, beautiful seats in here. Yeah, just absolutely gorgeous. Because this is a Denali trim level, you're gonna get the best of the best here. We're gonna hop inside, pardon me. Take a look at this. Here's the front seats, absolutely gorgeous. Let's hop inside, and all I gotta do is have the key in my hand here, or I'm gonna put it down low there, put my foot on the brake, and oh, it says no key found. It doesn't like me. Let's try this here. Let's hit unlock. There we go. So now everything fires up. There's no button right there to turn on the truck. It's all done just by putting your foot on the brake. It does say that we have the hood open. There you go. I'm actually, oh, it started closed. I think it's just not wanting to do it with how cold it is. Let's see here. Okay, so it goes up. We got a button right there for it. Let's push and hold. Maybe that's what it needs. There we go. Closed. Now we could drive away with this. I'm going to show you a couple of cool things on the radio screen here. So this is an all new interior. You're going to start to see this screen in a couple of our other vehicles, like the new Yukon has it, and a very similar version of that screen is in the new GMC Acadia as well. So Chevy is kind of going with the horizontal look, and GM is using a little bit of the horizontal but more vertical for the screens. So a couple of the cool features here. We're gonna go into the drive modes. Of course, you've got my mode, so you can set what you want the steering to feel like, power delivery, all that kind of stuff. Then you have normal, off-road, and tow haul, but you also got this cool one right here. If you press this, You can hear it go through the vehicle, through the audio system. That's going to bump up to full power mode. So, you know what? Maybe you come across a Mustang, a Challenger, maybe a Camaro, maybe even a Corvette on the road, and you want to have some fun and boogie from a street light. That's the button that you want to hit right there. Unleashes full power. It actually takes the two 40 or 400 volt battery packs, does some magic and witchcraft, and makes it into an 800 volt system for that boost of power. We got some nice wood grain in here too. Can you hear that? Some ASMR. You can actually hear the wood grain. Down here, of course, you've got your wireless phone charger, some cup holders, plenty of space down in the center console here. Up top, you got this beautiful glass roof, says Sullivan's right there on the side of the building. This one does have Super Cruise, so that's what this area is going to be on the steering wheel, so it drives itself. You've got adjustable air suspension here too, so you can lift and lower the vehicle. What else am I missing here? There's going to be some other cool stuff. Let's go to off-road, and you know what? I don't know where to find it, but this does have Sidewinder, I believe is what they're calling it now in these trucks. I'll have to do some digging, but what that does is kind of like the crab walk mode in the Hummers. So really cool. You can get this to maneuver in some pretty fancy spots. The steering wheel is super warm. We've got the heated steering wheel on right now. And then I want to talk about range. So some massive range in this EV as well. Over 700 kilometers to a full charge. So you know what, the days of being worried that you'd have a charge and not be able to make it to your destination are coming to an end here with GM and their EVs. This is pretty spectacular. So if you want to check out this truck, we are going to be moving it into the showroom because this is a pretty fancy model. We want everyone to be able to enjoy it, sit in it, check it out where it sits. So come on down. Sullivan Motor Products says it right there on the building. Come down and check us out.